Americans speak any other language than English?
We both speak a little Italian.
It's an atrocious accent, no doubt.
At best, they're distracting. At worst, they're offensive.
Corretto.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst movie accents. For this list, we're going for accents that are unintentionally bad, not for those that are purposefully making fun of a certain dialect. Number 10, Jon Voight, Anaconda.
Please, people, don't make me out a monster.
Veteran actor Jon Voight dons a Paraguayan accent to become a badass snake hunter, as if there were any other kind.
Big river style.
And somehow, this New York native makes a movie about a giant man-eating snake that stars J-Lo, Ice Cube, and Owen Wilson even more ridiculous, with his questionable at best, in-and-out Ricky Ricardo impersonation.
Anacondas are a perfect killing machine. And you get the privilege of hearing your bones break before the power of the embrace causes your veins to explode.
Oh, and guess what? Garbled accents run in the family.
They are like people. You can love them for years, but still, they can turn on you.
Number 9, Nicolas Cage, Con Air, and Captain Corelli's Mandolin.
I was just about to start.
What's worse, that an Italian guy from California can't do an Italian/Greek accent?
Bella Bambina at 2 o'clock!
Or that he can't do a down-home Alabama accent?
Oh, hummingbird.
Con Air is one of those classic 90s-era action movies with the kick-ass punchlines and over-the-top fight scenes. And who better to helm that than an extension-wearing, accent-attempting Nick Cage?
I said, put the bunny back in the box.
However, how he was cast as a musical Italian military man from World War II we'll never understand.
If I do that, I'll start getting confused about when I'm supposed to come in. And that, in a concert hall, would be a disaster.
Number 8, Tom Cruise, Far and Away.
Oh, Lord, I'm cursed.
Trying new things doesn't always work. Sounding like a leprechaun, Cruise and his wife at the time, Nicole Kidman, both fake Irish accents as new American immigrants.
What would I plant, I wonder? What? Oats, corn.
The Irish inflection is tough, so credit where credit is due.
I did well tonight, didn't I?
But this movie's dialect coach should still be smacked.
Tell me you like my hat.
Fortunately for Tom's ego, when the time came for him to attempt to take down Hitler, he stuck with the American accent.
What I said was much worse.
Number 7, Brad Pitt, The Devil's Own, and 7 Years in Tibet. Even when he was the sexiest man alive, Pitt was still taking risky roles that required him to stretch as an actor.
It's fantastic.
In the case of The Devil's Own, that meant playing an Irish terrorist who used the word I too much.
I told you, I warned you.
In the case of 7 Years in Tibet, that meant attempting a Schwarzenegger impression-ish.
Why must you be this way? Why is that always a problem?
While neither of those attempts proved successful,
So you're a judge, are you?
the jury's still out on Snatch.
Save your breath and cool your parts. Hey, look, she wants a heck of 2 roof lights. The stylish house frame furniture, and the Scotter cushions with matching shark covering. Okay. Right. It's just terrible partial to the Periwinkle Blue bags.
Number 6, James Van Der Beek, Varsity Blues. We're as surprised as you are that Dawson is on one of our lists.
Why'd you have to bring this up anyway?
In his first and some would say only attempt to make it on the big screen, Van Der Beek plays a high school quarterback dealing with the pressure of expectations.
This is your opportunity
for
here.
you. Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime, but I don't want your life.
This story does work best set in Texas, since they live and die by the pigskin, but Van Der Beek's drawl is way overblown. That is, when he remembers to do it.
We got the rest of our lives to be mediocre, but we have the opportunity to play like gods for the next half of football.
Number 5, Harrison Ford, K-19, The Widowmaker.
In the history of the Soviet Navy, no sailors have been given such a boat as K-19.
It can be tough to work a Russian accent without sounding like you're chasing moose and squirrel. For more information, see John Malkovich in Rounders.
Big Daddy. Bits. The pot.
But in true Han Solo style, Harrison Ford gives not a damn and does his best to be a Soviet military man.
Without you, I am nothing.
But the accent comes and goes and is iffy and distracting at the best of times, making this thriller an accidental comedy.
We will not fail.
Number 4. Sean Connery, The Untouchables and The Hunt for Red October. For his portrayal of a principled Irish-American cop, Sean Connery nabbed an Academy Award.
And if you believe that, I'll tell you another.
However, he won that Oscar due to his acting skills and not his ear for dialect,
How do you know that?
as his Irish accent work leaves much to the imagination.
Jeez, I knew it.
But then Connery got cocky, see, and thought he could cover his Scottish brogue with Russian.
Was it ego, Captain?
We each have our reasons, Victor.
Unfortunately, Alec Baldwin bests him in Ruski, making this scene pretty preposterous.
You по-русски.
Полезно знать, что думает противник. Не правда ли?
It is.
Number 3. Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins.
All right, ladies and gents, comical poem, suitable for the occasion, extemporized and thought up before your very eyes.
We considered disqualifying this one based on the criteria that it can't be making fun of a certain dialect. Like, is it truly possible that this was not done on purpose?
Well, not Royal Academy, I suppose. Still, they're better than a finger in the eye, ain't they?
But alas, we do think Van Dyke was trying his darndest to sound like a Cockney chimney sweep. Thankfully though, A, it's a kids movie so we don't care that much, and B, he's still as lovable as ever.
Thank you one and all for your kind support.
Number 2. Kevin Costner, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Costner isn't the only guilty party in this film. There's more than enough judgment to go round to Robin Hood's merry men.
You're still trying to be Lord of the Manor.
However, as the lead, Costner's transgressions are most obvious.
I, for one, would rather die than to spend my life in hiding.
Claiming he ran out of time before perfecting his accent, the actor sports a British inflection so negligible, he often lapses into full-on Yankee,
This is English courage.
to the point where he was later spoofed mercilessly.
Unlike some other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Oh, no, sir. I wouldn't want the other servants to think I was getting above myself.
Is this a joke?
Nope.
You better be reading my name tag, friend.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Number 1. Keanu Reeves, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
25th May, Budapest. Left Budapest early this morning.
Give him a surfer dude, the chosen one, or a stoner time traveler, and Keanu's got you covered. But give him any accent remotely out of his comfort zone and you're asking for trouble. Though his southern twang in The Devil's Advocate is laughable,
Takes a little getting used to.
his French-Canadian goalie shtick in Youngblood is painful,
That man is f***ing an animal.
and the list goes on, we're picking on his uneven British accent in Dracula. 'Cause of this.
I know where the bastard sleeps. I brought him there. To Carfax Abbey.
Do you agree with our list? Which movie accents do you think are the worst? For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I know that.